Kumar? Yeah. Thank you, respected co-chairs. I thank you for this opportunity. I speak on behalf of Center for Community Economics and Development Consultant Society, India, and Asia Pacific Regional CSO's engagement mechanism with Post-2015. I also thank you for a highly inspiring opening of this joint session, reiterating the commitment to high ambitions, universality with differentiation, international solidarity, strong accountability and review framework, and above all, firm belief in doability of the challenges that lie before us. Respected co-chairs, excellencies, and friends, I would like to attract your attention to the global partnerships in agriculture and food security. While we welcome the focus given to small-scale farmers in Goal 2 of the SDGs, which is reflected in the zero draft of the financing for development, we are concerned about the primacy given to the private finance and treating private finance from farmers at par with private finance from industries and corporates, as both of them have entirely different purposes and objectives. While agriculture may be the biggest private enterprise and is likely to remain so in future, that by itself does not reduce the importance of increasing public investments in better aid in agriculture. The report of the High-Level Task Force on Global Food Crisis in 2010 noted that while 90% of the private investment in agriculture remains clustered in food and beverages, processing and marketing, and only 5% of the FDI in agriculture goes to low-middle income countries and 4% to LICs. Respected co-chairs, mega PPPs in agriculture like New Alliance on Food Security and Nutrition, Global Alliance on Carbon, Climate-Smart Agriculture, and many multilateral and bilateral trade and investment agreements accompany with them the danger of transferring unimaginably huge tracts of land facilitated by national governments at times at artificially low price of, say, $1 per hectare, which is already happening. Smallholders, farmers faced with impacts of climate change definitely need greater protection, including by way of insurance. Only last month, more than 200,000 hectares of cropped lands in India were destroyed due to unseasonal hailstorms and unseasonal rains, and hundreds of farmers have either died out of shock or committed suicide. This is the cost that we can hardly expect private sector to bear. Respected co-chairs, transformational deliverables cannot be realized in agriculture and food security in global partnerships unless we have a stronger commitment to agriculture, food sovereignty based on agroecological approaches that ensure that scarce resources are not diverted towards false and techno-managerial solutions like GMOs, biofuels, soil carbon markets, etc. We have a clear vision of role and centrality of small and family farmers, including women, indigenous food producers, and fisher folk in these partnerships, based on improved access to land and tenurial rights, stronger safeguards and standards for agribusiness companies, clear commitment that climate finance will be additional to the ODA, elimination of agricultural subsidies in developed countries, and implementation of the duty-free, quota-free access provisions for the LDCs. I thank you so much for this opportunity.